Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome into another episode of the Run Your Day podcast. As always, the man, the myth, the legend, the man you all love to hear every single day, Dan Hafner. It is I, here in the flesh. Well, in your ear anyway. Today's topic is this: being the authentic you. I have a great story to share with you guys today. Hope you enjoy this one. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Welcome to the Run Your Day podcast, where our goal is to expand your focus and perspective on life. This is your daily dose of motivation, mindfulness, and so much more. And now, here to help you take your day back, your host, Dan Hafner.
All right, everyone, welcome in again to the show. I'm going to try something a little different today, and I'm just going to basically walk you guys through a story and an exercise that I myself took myself through earlier. Well, I guess it was the end of last week. And there's going to be some pretty deep stuff in here, some pretty personal stuff as well. So, I hope you're ready for this one and buckled up, ready to go, because this could get kind of intense. But basically what this is just a process that I walk myself through every single day, regardless of how long it takes, to actually get to the bottom of what I'm feeling, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, and really figure out a way to get out of my own way. So if you recall, last week, basically had some things go down and really towards the end of the week faded very, very quickly, and just really couldn't even get a legit show in on Friday. And there was a whole bunch of different things that were going on, really just in every different area of life, really. And really what it came down to was I wasn't really being the authentic version of me. Like, I just wasn't living in a condition where I was just being truthful to myself and to what I wanted and what I was doing. And we all go through this, right? We all go through some of these drifts sometimes where we feel out of place. We feel like we're not working towards the thing that we want anymore, or we're not doing the things that we set out to do in the first place, or whatever it might be. And that's okay. And that's something that, really, I think a lot of us, especially in society, are kind of looked down upon. It's not something we talk about. It's seen as bad if you, like, hey, you should be happy with what you have, or you should be happy with what you're trying to do. It's noble. Well, yes and no, because if it's not making you happy, if it's not bringing out the most authentic, badass version of you, then it's a lie. Like, it's just not something that's true, and you're hurting not only yourself but people around you, right? So really, I told myself, like, I was going to take some days, like, I was just going to get my shit together. Like, I was just going to stop. I felt like I was just burning everything to the ground because I just bit off more than I can chew, right? Like, I just couldn't handle all of the different things that I'm trying to do. Like, just trying to do it all, trying to do so much different stuff. And what I started to realize was these feelings of stress and just being overwhelmed and just wanting to quit and just say, screw it. I don't want to do any of this. This is insanity. It's not something that's desirable for me, right? But inside of that, what I found was a story that I was telling myself, right? I found this story that, I'm actually working towards something that I truly, truly want. And I'm trying to do something that truly matters. And in order to do that, it takes time. Like, you have to go through these shifts and these drifts and just different dark areas and find the really the shit inside of you that is painful. Like, you have to go through pain in order to experience the pleasure. Like, you just have to. What I'm trying to do is build an online community of people that are so authentic with each other, are so real with each other, that they can hold each other accountable. They can be there for each other, be someone to count on, and actually have each other's backs so strongly that it just becomes like a secondary family, right? Like that's what I'm trying to do. And you can't just get there in a day. And really like, I found this feeling inside of me of this lack of patience, right? And I hope you can relate to this because, we all want to get things so fast and so quickly in this world of instant gratification, right? But a lot of times to get to our most authentic selves and to get to a place where we're truly happy with what we want and what we're doing, it takes time. It just takes time. You can't skip through this stuff. Like I used to tell myself this story that like, if I just change this one thing, like I'll get what I want. I'll be the person, I'll be the man that I want to be. Man, what a crock that was. Like seriously, like if you aren't willing to just accept the fact that if you truly want to change, if you want to be better, if you want to get a different job, if you want to get back in shape, if you want to, getting back in shape is a great example. Getting back in shape is a perfect example. Like if you're in a place where you're not in good shape right now, you're going to go through some pain to get back in shape. Like you're going to legitimately have to do workouts, lifting weights, running, biking, whatever you're going to do, and it's going to be painful, right? Like there's not a workout in the world that's easy and is effective. Like I don't care what kind of advertising or marketing scheme someone's trying to play on you. If it's easy, it's not effective. It's not doing anything, right? So what I'm here to tell you today is this. Getting to the authentic version of yourself is freaking hard. It's not an easy thing to do. It requires you to dig so deep inside of yourself and find just these deep and dark repressed feelings that you don't want to deal with. But on the other side of that is a feeling and a reality that is so exponentially different than what you're experiencing now with yourself that it's truly transforming. Like it's truly, I can attest to this. It's freaking unbelievable. The deeper you are willing to dig inside of yourself to find the truth of what matters to you, of what your purpose is, of what your direction is, the harder it will be, but the bigger the results will be. I promise you. And it might be hard for you to understand right now. It really might be. So my question for you today is this: regardless of where you are, what you do, what you want, my question for you is this: how deep are you willing to dig? Like, how deep are you willing to dig in order to find the authentic version of yourself that you've been repressing for a while? It's a simple question. It's simple, but it's difficult, right? It's a simple question. How deep are you willing to dig? For me, I'm willing to go freaking just deep inside of myself to find the truth. And it's taken months. So I'm almost coming up on a year of this path that I've been on of changing, right? And what I can say, honestly, as I sit here talking into this microphone to all of you out there, is that the deeper you're willing to dig, the bigger your results will be. I promise you. I promise you. So that is my daily question and challenge for you today. Okay? Well, more of just a question. How deep are you willing to dig to find the authentic version of you? It's in there. That person is in there. You just have to dig. So that's going to wrap up today's show. I hope you guys got a lot out of this. This was a pretty heavy episode for me. I'm kind of, I almost feel a little emotionally drained after this one. So, but yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed it this week. I'm going to get back at it Monday. I'll try to post up some stuff on Facebook this weekend for you guys. As always, hope you all have a great rest of your day, a great weekend. Thank you all for joining Dig Deep today. Thank you all. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.